Hello everyone, I'm Anime Freak and welcome to my video. Today I'm going to be reacting to Animation Rewind's Ryu vs Jin Kazuma, the rematch. Now if you haven't seen this video, make sure you go in the description box below, there's a link to that video, and as soon as you watch that, come back watch me watch this. So with that said, let me continue. Funnily enough, I have done a reaction video with these two on another video by the Mighty Raccoon. Yeah, I think by the Mighty Raccoon. If you haven't seen that video, please go and check that out. The Mighty Raccoon's animation is absolutely superb. I highly recommend him. And funny enough, I can't remember the last time I saw these two fights. It's been such a long time. It's like I can't remember when these two fought on Animation Rewind. It's been like such a long time, but if this is a rematch, I am gonna go with yeah, I think I'm gonna go with Jin Kazuma because well, if you it's just a guess, but I really want Ryu to win this because you know he's like my favourite of the two. I've always liked Street Fighter. I mean, no disrespect to those who like Tekken, but yeah, I'm gonna go with Jin Kazuma, but I am rooting for Ryu. Come on, Ryu. Right. So, with that said, let's get to watching. Just give me 1 second. Hold on, there we go. Okay, so this is Animation Rewinds. Ryu versus Jin, and 3, 2, 1, and go.
This episode of Cartoon Fight Club is sponsored by Jacked. Jacked is a free
You just
membership
got jacked.
program. That's right, you can earn awesome rewards simply by doing the things you already love doing. After you download the application, you can earn points by downloading and playing any of the 400 plus supported games, or watch videos and complete activities in the Earn section of the Jacked website or mobile app. Games like Minecraft, Roblox, Overwatch, Battlefield, and much more. Games that you probably already play right now without getting rewarded for it. So why not start earning some cool and awesome things for the games you love playing? Head on over to jack.com by clicking the link below and let them know that Animation Rewind sent you. That's jack.com. So what are you waiting for? Click that link now.
I like his new intro. Hey, what do you guys think of my new intro? I miss the old one though. I love that Bugs Bunny versus Mickey Mouse. That's awesome. Wow.
What's up, everyone? Welcome to the 98th episode of Cartoon Fight Club. I'm your host, Animation Rewind, and if you are new to this series, then be sure to check out the older content. But if you know how the game is played, then let's get ready for the fight. Tonight we have a super special collab animation between Nivik the Hedgehog and Maniac Mitsudo. See, boys and girls, Screw Attack and Animation Rewind can get along. Goku Superman, but that's besides the point.
Yay!
Mitsudo and
Go
Nivik the Hedgehog worked really hard on this fight. So if you enjoy what you see, be sure to subscribe to their channels. Speaking of tonight's episode, this is the rematch between Ryu and Jin, but only in their base forms. And if you haven't seen the first round, I highly recommend you do that first. But if you have seen the first round, then let's introduce Cartoon Fight Club's 98th Round of Fighters. Our first fighter is the poster child of Capcom Street Fighter. This man's name is Ryu.
Awesome.
Ryu is
Ryu.
who was adopted and began learning the mysterious and dangerous martial art known as Ensatsuken. When Ryu was young, Ken challenged him to see who would become a world-famous fighter first. From then on, Ryu and Ken worked and competed to become world warriors. Ryu is considered a master of ki manipulation and has been shown to cast spears of energy from his hands at varying degrees of speed and power. Ryu's signature move requires ki manipulation known as the Hadoken. Surprisingly, the Hadoken is said to be warm as normal body temperature, contrary to popular belief of how it is believed to be a fireball. Depending on the user as well, its force of impact varies. Ryu's Hadoken is said to feel like a hard kick and its pain lingers, while Ken's is said to be like a hard punch but the pain is brief. Ryu's physical condition is far greater than any normal human. He is fast enough to dodge gunfire, strong enough to lift a boulder 3 times his size, and durable enough to survive Balrog, who has leveled cars with one punch. And he beat Ryu down mercilessly, yet Ryu still got back up and won the fight. Ryu has also shown that he can sense the presence of others through their fighting spirits or ki. Ryu has a set of morals that he fights and lives by, and this battle will not feature his evil form. This will limit Ryu from not fighting dirty, and he will only fight a fair and just battle. Ryu also has his own physical limits. If damaged enough, he can be taken down and defeated. Overall, Ryu is a world-famous fighter and has won many tournaments. He fights by a moral code and is limited without his evil form. From one fighting icon to another, let's discuss Jin. Jin is one of the main characters in the Tekken universe, and one of his main goals in life is to fully get rid of his devil gene, no matter how challenging or near impossible it seems. Luckily or unluckily for him, he will not use his devil form in this battle. Jin has many fast abilities with good close combat combos. His moveset consists of powerful punches and kicks. However, his playstyle can be quite predictable, with only a few moves and combos that aren't designed for spamming. Most of his moves end up having limited range. While these moves are predictable, the combos are a lot harder to manipulate than one would think. Jin has speedy jab combinations that can easily control the pace of the fight. If his left-right combo strings land on the opponent, they can be a crucial breakaway point for the rest of the battle. These combos are fast and extremely painful for an opponent to block, due to their guard-breaking capabilities, and even if they are blocked, they cause an enemy to stumble slightly, just long enough for Jin to start another move combination. Jin's weakness in a fight is against characters with 8-frame jabs. These characters can lock Jin down and make him block for a whole round. For example, Jin has a hard time fighting against a character like Steve Fox, who can just do this left, right, left on Jin all day long. An opponent who has a good defensive style will also give Jin problems. Since Jin's main advantage is his ground game, you have to get your opponent on the ground to be successful. Someone who can play a great defensive style can avoid this. Jin has few good low pokes that he can use to break some defensive players down. Jin himself has many superhuman abilities. He is kept up with fighters who can easily dodge bullets, he is powerful enough to demolish an entire forest, and he is physically stronger than many other Tekken characters who have lifted over 80 tons. Jin is also physically superior to Heihachi, who survived an explosion strong enough to break down a mountain. Overall, Jin is a highly intelligent and powerful fighter who is designed to break down offensive-styled characters. However, defensive-styled players hold significant advantages and can give him trouble. And now, let's get ready for the fight. This battle will only feature their base forms with no prep.
Base forms.
Let the battle begin.
Okay, I'm changing my mind. We use this if they're using this to normal forms. Ryu's cool, I like him. The rematch of the century, biatch. Oh yeah, I remember this fight.
That was a good fight.
You were adequate.
So you wanted the rematch?
Now, let's go.
Do you accept?
No problem.
3, 2, 1, go!
Here we go, here we go. Woo! That match looks good. Ooh.
Put him back!
Oh. Come on, Ryu.
You insect! Hadouken!
Hadouken! What do you mean, Kamehameha? Oh shit. Oh shit, he's using the Dark Order. Okay, fair enough. The hell? Come on. Man, fighting games were awesome back in the day. You do a statue. Go. Jesus Christ. Simba who? Oh shit.
The likes of you can never win.
Oh no! Oh no!
Well, there you have it. The winner is Jin. Now, before we discuss why, I want to give a huge shout out to the battle animators, Maniac Mitsudo and Nivik the Hedgehog. These two worked really hard on this animation, and they're both working on many other Cartoon Fight Club projects as we speak.
Yay!
So if you enjoyed what you saw, head on over to their channels and subscribe. But now let's discuss Ryu versus Jin. And poor Ryu, the guy is pretty victorious in his own series, but it seems nearly like every time he's tossed into a crossover series, he has to bite the bullet and take the loss. But look, I can't throw the guy a pity party, because I believe that he's just inferior to Jin in a one-on-one fight like this. For starters, the crazy things that the world of Tekken puts its characters through is far more amplified compared to what Street Fighter characters are tasked with. Need an example? Punches from Jin's base form were strong enough to create shockwaves of force that shattered an entire skyscraper's wireframe. And this is not factoring any of his upgraded power amplifiers. Don't get me wrong, Ryu has shown some crazy feats of his own, but most of which comes from outside his base form. Ryu's personality as a fighter is also going to hurt him in the long run of this battle. Ryu in his base form never fights dirty, only in his evil form is he willing to do whatever it takes to win. Ryu's set of morals can get in the way when he faces Jin. Jin, on the other hand, has no problem using dirty tactics to get around Ryu. And don't get me wrong, for the most part, Jin is not a dirty fighter, but he is willing to fight dirty if he needs to. Ryu could fight dirty, but only has shown to do so in his evil form. Case in point, not only is Jin physically superior, but also from a mental standpoint, he's willing to go low in order to win. Now, if you want to see a 2-on-2 sensei and trainer rematch between Ryu and Gouken versus Jin and Heihachi, you know what to do. Comment down below the word rematch, and if this episode gets 4,000 rematch comments, there will be a rematch. Also, don't forget to comment down your own ideas for future episodes of Cartoon Fight Club. And stay tuned, because the next fighters are going to be revealed on the next episode of Cartoon Fight Club.
Yes. Oh god, please. Oh, a second now. Jeez. Not this guy. The fuck is that thing? It looks like a pyramid of gold. Beerus and Dark Side. Bravo, bravo. like, comment, and subscribe. Yes, I already have that. I was disappointed with that. I was very disappointed. And you want to know something? I really do like Ryu. He's I don't know what it is, but I've seen 3 of the movies and all of them was with him inside of it. I'm gonna watch the animated series, both of them. So oh man, Ryu, no. But yeah, credits are what credits do, right? So yeah, that was pretty freaking sweet. Yeah. Where's my Buhon versus Martian Manhunter? I would like to see the Genie from Aladdin versus Discord from My Little Pony, and I would like to see yeah, my rematch of Goku versus Superman, because you know the Kaioken times 10. So yes, that was pretty freaking sweet. And if there's any like anime related stuff out there you guys want me to react to, just leave it in the comment section below. Link to that video, and I'll get to it as soon as I can. And don't forget to follow me on my social medias down there in the description box below. And don't forget to subscribe, like, and comment. And I'll see you guys next time. Cheerio!